Hey guys, we're back for our first episode. So, from last time, we're gonna focus on this podcast to not really talk about political commentary. That stuff, it might get us into trouble, But just keep aware that you should be educating yourself on topics that are going on. And with this podcast, we're first going to focus on covering philosophical and life concepts, and then maybe venture into current events if we have time left in the summer, or maybe if we get enough of support, we can go through the school year. So, our first topic is inspirations. So why don't you tell us?
Alright. So, I have a couple inspirations. The main one, when I was growing up, was YouTubers and the life they lived in LA, seeing how much fun they had, and hoping that one day, if not do YouTube, but get a job that I could have fun like that and go out, have friends, and have an easy life, but still have a decent living. What about you?
When I started to grow up, I wanted to be a graphic designer. Always wanted to create stuff because I was good at drawing words in different fonts, and that was just my thing. But then I realized it's a lot more than that, and you probably have to get into computers to do that stuff, which I wanted to avoid. And then as I grew up, I ventured into different places like psychology, but from last time I said, it's way too competitive. And then, when my parents would cut my Wi-Fi, it brought me to a dark stage in my life, It was, I would just think about why am I here, my existence, and it got kind of crazy. Because I realized, life, you go into life, what's the goal? To make an imprint on the world? Well, the world's gonna end eventually anyway. And your life, I'll turn that off.
Turn that off.
Okay. Life is just waiting until death. And even if, in the large spectrum of time, your life is
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing. So, in essence, your life doesn't matter. But I haven't ever had thoughts of suicide. It was more of not being there. What would the world be like if I wasn't there? Not self-harm, but just wanting to fade away. Just to see how my parents would react. That kind of sounds suicidal, but don't worry, I'm perfectly fine. And just fade out. Oh, that sounds really bad.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. See if anyone would care if you're still here.
And also to relieve yourself from so much stress.
Yeah.
Why should I care about these things so much if in the long run they mean absolutely nothing? But I've come to the conclusion that you might as well just do what you want with your life, but not go completely reckless, so then your life might end early or you live poor eventually.
Yeah.
So I guess we just have to go along the track of life.
Yeah.
Which is kind of sad. That's how it is. Inspirations. YouTube. I wanted to be a comedian on YouTube, just naturally funny, play games, maybe let people watch our games, yeah.
That would be fun.
But nowadays, you either got to be extremely funny, you got to have a good setup, or you got to be really good at the games. But I don't know if you have it, but whenever I go into a shooter game, sometimes I get real nervous, and then my hands start shaking, start sweating, and I don't perform as well. Um, do you watch any podcasts?
No, not really.
I have 3 podcasts in particular that I watch. One of them is the Stephen Tries podcast. He's a YouTuber in Great Britain, and his podcast is mainly focused on like comedy. And I really like how they have like a secure topic each week.
Yeah.
And they also have like segments where each member does something, which is really interesting. And that really inspired me. The second podcast is the What's Good podcast by Mini Minter and Randolph, also 2 British YouTubers. Yeah, my whole life I've been inspired. I've been into British media, because I just felt their humor was a lot better, their banter, great banter. Because I feel like Americans just have such a low quality of comedy, and I see sometimes I go on TikTok, and I read the comments, and some of the TikToks are like, oh, they're decently funny, like I might have like put a smile on my face, but then there's people in the comments being like, oh, I'm screaming, oh, this killed me, like you
It's not that
definitely
fun.
you did not scream,
Yeah,
100%. It's just they're just trying to put on these fake reactions for likes, for attention, for like, oh my god, you scream at this? Wow. You're just lying. I guess that's all social media is, right? And the third podcast is the Tiny Meat Gang podcast by Cody Ko and Noel Miller. They sort of have like political commentary, like current events, and they're really funny, so they inspire me a lot. Yeah, let's see. What other... Okay, progress so far in life.
Ooh.
It's pretty deep. Why don't you start?
Okay. So, we both went to the same elementary school, Bridge Valley.
Yeah. I went to a different elementary school for kindergarten and half of first grade.
Okay.
And in December, I moved.
Yeah. So, basically, from 1 through 6,
yeah,
we went to Bridge Valley. Oh, wait. That's fine, I said that. And yeah, that was probably like the best time. I loved elementary school so much, and
yeah, we thought homework was a lot then.
Yeah, but now it's just something else. And I don't know, our friend group was like really tight, and I don't know about you, but I feel like we sort of fell apart.
Yeah,
a little bit, because we had like
it was more like a nerdy friend group.
Yeah, it was, but we had fun.
Yeah.
So I was happy with that.
We'll get more into elementary school on our next episode. Yeah, our next episode.
Okay.
Is elementary and middle school.
All right. So we're talking about progress. So then, I would probably start with 3rd grade when my teacher talked to me about like M3 and like an accelerated math program, and I started doing that because apparently I was like good at math or something, and I was. So I started off with that, and then following year I started joining like the grade above me for a math class, and that spiraled into where I am now, taking a junior level math class just like him as a sophomore. And yeah, then there was middle school. That was, for me, it was a breeze. It was really fast, just a ton of homework and late nights, a lot of projects. It wasn't too much work, just a lot of busy work in my opinion. And yeah, and now we're in high school. I don't know if I count this sophomore year. It was like interrupted by COVID. But as it was up until March.
Yeah,
March. So that was like 6 months. We went through like most of the first semester, or all of the first semester, and a little bit of second semester. So that was fun. I'm liking high school so far. What I've seen, we have like only 4 classes. I feel like it's less homework and I can focus more. And yeah, and then Corona with the distance learning and stuff.
Do you think it ruined everything, or do you think it was for the better?
I don't think it ruined anything because I still feel like we got through what we needed to. In a way, it was kind of better because, like, for my Spanish class, every other day we'd have, like, dumb games and, like, busy work and then busy work for homework, which was completely pointless. And this way, we didn't have to do any of that, so I was happy with that. But for other classes like math, I feel like if we had more time, we could have gone a little bit more, like, in depth or maybe studied a bit more for final. Or we didn't have finals, but if we had that, we would have done more.
Let's talk more about our social life.
Social life.
Because moving to a different elementary school made me really shy. Like, I remember first grade, Cyrus came up to me, and he was like, "Hey, you want to be best friends?" And I was like, "Sure." It was kind of awkward through those years because I just didn't know anybody, and I had to navigate through elementary school. I remember, we'll leave that for the next episode. But
Okay.
it was just I was always the shy person, not talking, and then 5th grade, I believe, I finally had the same class as this guy in pre-algebra, and we meshed together really well. I would go over to his house to do homework. He would do the same. 6th grade was probably better years of elementary school.
Yeah.
Wait, 5th grade.
5th grade, yeah.
And then 6th grade.
Oh no.
No, let's leave that for next time. Middle school was.
I can't remember anything.
My social life was awful in middle school. I remember at science fair, you were the guy going around. I mean, you were like all the other people going around interacting with other people.
Because at science fair, the judge came to me once, and they never came back. And we were there for, 6 hours?
Mm-hmm.
So I was bored. So I went to every, and anyone I saw, I just tried talking to them because I was bored.
Yeah. But I was just sat there on my phone playing games.
What was it, Clash Royale?
I think I was playing offline games. It was very sad.
Dang.
And, in high school, I started to get a bit more out there, It was ever since that day that I ate those magical cookies.
Whoa, what?
You remember those cookies that were, loaded in sugar from Costco, I think? And then...
No.
Not loaded with sugar, but, a ton of sugar. And then, I felt crazy, I felt like my whole life had changed. This year. Well, this school year.
Where?
Here.
At my house? At your house?
No. My dad bought cookies. They were way more than 10 grams of sugar a cookie, and I would eat 10 of them at a time. It was.
Yeah.
I mean, I felt more out there.
More energized.
Hopefully that doesn't lead into a life of alcohol, because that would be quite bad. But I know I'm not gonna ever. I don't think I'm ever gonna drink alcohol, ever.
Not even a sip.
Maybe a sip, but not if somebody tries to pressure me into it. Maybe if I'm trying to relax. I don't know. Not at parties. No drugs.
No way.
Not even vape. It's just stupid. You're harming your body for a little bit of excitement.
I don't even think that you get excitement. It's just
if you want to go be more outgoing at parties, then I don't know.
Eat some sugar.
Yeah, adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
Don't use
alcohol, and then you'll just get carried away and stuff.
Yeah. And we've heard plenty of stories.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got. Happiness. What gives you happiness? I have one thing that gives me happiness, but why don't you go?
I have a couple things. This might be weird to say, but going to work, I enjoy it a lot. Because, right now, not as much, but, last summer, I remember it was just so much fun. Because over the summer, fast food places, I work at Dunkin', so fast food places hire, tons of high school and college kids. And it's just, kids messing around. We would go on the roof. We would have, pizza every Friday or every other Friday. And it was so much fun. And I met, a lot of college kids, and we would actually talk a lot about, how they went through high school and what they did. But it was just fun.
Yeah, like a new experience.
Yeah, it was a new experience, and I got to meet a lot of people, which is fun.
Yeah, I don't know if I could handle like doing that kind of work because I get bored real easily, and then just manual labor is kind of. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's for like everybody. Nobody likes like just doing mindless tasks.
Yeah, exactly. But if you're with someone, it's fun.
Yeah. Like, you just, I don't know. But okay, there's only one thing I've discovered that actually gives me true happiness, and that's music.
Yes.
I listen to a lot of hip hop, rap, those kinds of stuff. Like some of them just hit different, you know.
Yeah.
Not to use the millennial term. But it brings you to a different place.
Yeah.
Like especially if you're just like walking home from the bus stop and you hit that great song that you love, and I just dance up the driveway, open my it's magical.
It's a different feeling.
Yeah, like music. I don't know how it is, but like it's just the tunes, like just essence of sound.
Yeah.
Like seeing something doesn't make me truly happy. It's just material things. But music it goes into your brain. Like it's not like an image. It's more of a experience. You know? Yeah. I mean, other than that, it's temporary happiness, like video games. That's always great.
Yeah.
Sports is fun, unless you're training for sports, where that's just work. I mean, recently when I've been working out and I've seen results happening, that's pretty great to see.
Yeah.
Like, it makes me happy.
And if you have some music going while you work out,
yeah, of course, music.
Exactly.
Music.
I feel like music is part of everything I do.
Yeah.
Like even when I shower or something, I have music going, and it's just such a vibe. Like, it's fun. And then like sometimes when I study, I have music going, even though we have like a science fair thingy that makes results, but it's just fun to do.
Great interests. I feel like we've covered a lot of that, but like when you've watched YouTube growing up, what was your interest?
Literally anything. When I first started off in YouTube, I would watch a lot of what did I watch? Gaming, yeah, because I got YouTube when I was like Clash Royale and like mobile games like that, like Clash of Clans, Clash Royale. Not as much Brawl Stars.
That was more new.
Yeah, that was new. But yeah, I would just watch like YouTubers and they would just be playing games for like 12 hours straight, and I'd be like, imagine if I could do that. That would just be such a life. I mean, it's not a great life for your like body, but that would be fun to do. And then as I got a bit older, I would start watching like car videos.
Tech videos.
Yeah, tech videos like MKBHD. Yeah, a lot of tech YouTubers. That was like, I really got into it. I would do 6 to 8 hours every day just watching like tech reviews, like new tech that came out, new cars or features, and it was a lot of fun. And then I started watching like vloggers and like comedians and like LA YouTubers and like just random funny skits and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you?
A lot of my YouTube watching, like interests have come from my cousin. Whenever he would come over, he would just show me, or whenever I went over to his house, he lives in, let's just say New England, and he would just show me these new YouTubers, and they would always be really funny to me. Like, that's where my British YouTube love came from. Like, he showed me KSI, and I fell in love. Well, that's kind of weird. I really enjoy the type of content he was putting out, and that's pretty much where I've been watching this whole time. When I first started, I would watch a lot of Minecraft, Stampy. I don't even remember where I would watch it, but like every day I'd watch the newest episode of his Minecraft Let's Play world. It would be, it would just be fun. Like, why can't I play Minecraft every day? Obviously, Asian parents, they hate when their children are playing all the time. It's bad for your eyes. It's bad for your mind. Read some books.
Go do something. Be productive.
Yeah. Speaking about books,
Oh,
my parents, they after they cut my Wi-Fi, they're like, "Oh, read some books." I feel like the internet is way better than physical books because books limited knowledge, limited amount of lessons. Like the internet teaches you
everything.
Yeah.
And videos and stuff is more interactive.
Yeah, even like gaming videos can teach you lessons about life. Like when people rage, you learn to control your anger because you don't want to end up like them. Let's steer away from YouTube and let's talk more about, you know what? Let's take a nice break here and sip our water while we think of something else to talk about. Well, okay. There's no way we've actually run out of ideas.
No way. We're just getting started.
Let me look at goals in life.
Goals.
It's a tough one. Like everybody says, ideal life, you grow up, you go to college, you get a job, you raise a family.
Be successful, basically.
Yeah. But I feel like what happens if I do what my parents say I'm doing right now, be lazy all day, not focus on getting into college, not focus on my social skills? Will I just end up as a rotting pile of flesh? Or does it happen like the movies, you just get into college, have a family, have a job? Because that stuff doesn't seem like it comes easy.
It doesn't.
Like the way they make it seem like college is probably the hardest decision you'll ever make, but the best decision you'll ever make.
Yeah.
It's just tough trying to get in there.
And that mindset that you have to work hard every day.
Like, even though we just graduated as sophomores, pretty much, we already have to focus on getting into college and like know which college you want to go to, know what you want to do, and that's really hard.
I feel like I look at some people who like already know what they want to do, like what college they want to go to, and I'm like, that's really good for them. But I can't help but feel like a little bit like, oh, I wish I knew even like the slightest idea, because like I feel like I could see myself doing anything. Like I used to say up until like last year that I did not want to do anything medical, because I mean I also had this thing where like if I see like too much blood, if it's my own blood, I'll like pass out, which is kind of scary. So that's why I always said like I just didn't want to do anything like medical related. But then recently, I don't know why, but like I've seen some of my cousins, I think that's why, yeah, they're like doing nurse practitioner or something, and I just feel like I see them working like really hard every day, but I feel like inspired by them to like help people and like I don't know, like make a change in the world. I feel like that's a good way to do something rather than just like sitting at your desk and doing some like busy work or whatever it is that you could do. So
yeah, I'm sort of the same where I feel like I could do anything because I've always gotten good grades in like every subject.
Exactly.
But I feel like I just wouldn't enjoy doing a lot of them.
Yeah.
And I just need to find the stuff that I enjoy, but I mean, school makes it that I have to work hard for everything or else I'm going to get bad grades, so I can't really enjoy anything in the process. I've always been quick to learn, like learn new stuff. Like,
it just clicks.
Yeah.
Like, her brain's just
like
working.
figure skating. I tried that out a bit and I could do it easy.
Yeah.
And then I quit because practice times were way too early in the morning. But like, if I can learn all these different things, I just don't know which one I would like want to do on a daily basis. Because I've always been like good at math, like he is.
Yeah. But I don't know if I'd want to do that every day, like become
And
like a professor. Or
what kind of
no.
what kind of careers are in just math? Like applied math. Like there's no. The only pure math thing is teaching math.
That's still education, but I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I feel like I could do that, but I wouldn't have fun doing it.
Yeah. Like, what was I thinking? Like math, you have to venture into like architecture or like chemistry or like these different things. But I feel like I'm just good at math. That's just it. And I feel kind of stuck. Yeah. How do you see yourself, like after college?
Okay,
Like,
after
do you think
college,
you'll just get a job?
hopefully.
We've been going along elementary school, middle school. That's just you go to school.
That's just the track. Like everyone does it, so you just do it.
And then now you have to work for doing something different.
Yeah, this is where everyone branches off, basically.
Yeah. I feel kind of lazy saying that. Like I don't want to go out there and do stuff.
I feel that
I have to.
Like, I just want to stay in high school.
Yeah. You know what? Let me check the time. We're on 26. 26 minutes. You know what? That's not bad for a start.
That's pretty good.
All right. I'm gonna cut it here, and we'll be back once we figure out what to say.
Yeah.
After this. All right. And we're back. We're back. We found a topic. Religion, the big one. Okay, I'm gonna start off with. I'm gonna go one sentence. You're gonna go one sentence, and then we'll argue after that.
Okay.
Religion is based off of thoughts, which are not real.
Okay. Religion for me is based off of the past and events that are real.
Okay. So I want to kind of rephrase my statement.
Okay.
It's based on belief in nothing that is physically there.
Okay.
Because when I think of religion, obviously I'll think of Christianity.
Mm-hmm.
And who knows if Jesus was real. That's all just pen on paper.
Yeah.
Where's the proof that he was real? Where's the proof that God is real? God is
just a thought.
Yes. Yeah, oh yeah, this is a great one. Our thoughts aren't there. So, okay, everything's rushing back to me. Okay, we have stuff to talk about now, which is great. So in the universe,
mm-hmm.
we know we have consciousness, right? Because we know we are there, we can speak, we know of our existence. Do animals know their existence?
I'm gonna say yeah. Because
Okay.
they have brains.
Yes, we're in planet Earth, okay?
Yeah.
All these other planets, we don't know if there's life on them.
Mm-hmm.
So, as far as we know, we're the only conscious beings out there. But also, what gives things consciousness? Where is the life where do these thoughts come from?
Our brains and
yeah, but how does our it's just chemicals. It's just
like the neurons and
but
stuff.
How does that like give us consciousness? Because in the whole universe, okay, so we're in Earth and then it's a ball of consciousness because everybody in there knows they're there.
Okay.
Plants, do they have consciousness? I mean, if you're a vegetarian, you probably say no. Right?
Probably not, because we eat that.
Plants, do they know? Like, we don't know if anything else has a consciousness. But just us knowing, where does that come from? Like,
from God.
Where's it? Yeah, exactly. And then I'll put, like, making it up, that's kind of a negative way to put it. But religion is made up by people in the past.
From the past,
and then they pass it down. It's just, where does life come from? Like, there's no scientific chemical out there that is life, that gives life. We have energy, that's energy, but plants can use energy to grow. But do they know that they're there? Like electricity. This lamp here, let me show this lamp. Here. This lamp, okay, has electricity running through it. It's energy, right? But it doesn't have a consciousness. It's just matter. It's just elements, you know. How are we that lucky that we have a brain, all this works, bam, we know that we're there. Like, I know that I exist in the world. It's kind of intense, you know.
Bit too deep for me.
Like, the whole universe, all those rocks, they're just rocks. Do they have consciousness? Are we the only things in the entire universe that know we're there? And if we didn't know that we were there, the universe wouldn't be there. Like, if nobody knows about it, then it's not there, right?
I guess not.
If there's evidence that it's there, then it's there. But if we didn't know,
it just wouldn't exist.
It's just nothing. Because if we didn't have eyes, if we didn't have, like, let's just say we never invented telescopes, we never thought about looking outside of our planet. It would just be our planet. I mean, we wouldn't even know if it was a planet, right?
Yeah, we just think it's the only thing.
It's just land.
It's just land.
We might just title this one Consciousness.
Yeah.
As far as we know, we are the only people. We're the only things that know that we exist. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
In the whole wide universe, the only evidence that just exists lies in us. Once the human race dies, the universe is over as we know it. If there's other beings out there, then, well, I mean, we'll never know. And going back to the spectrum of time, you know, because time will go on forever. Time doesn't need energy. Time doesn't need matter.
Just there.
So, from the past all the way to the future, we are the whole entire human race, the whole entire existence of our planet, the whole existence of the universe. Nothing. Pretty much everything is nothing. Time is the only constant.
When did time start?
Never. Time was just there.
It's just always been here.
You know, this sounds like a real nerdy podcast. But it's been troubling me for the past few months,
Okay.
which is essentially even smaller than nothing. Okay, I think we're gonna stop for there. I have a few things to say. Follow our Instagram for updates, which is the rest or rest stop. Rest stop.
Rest Stop Podcast.
Rest Stop Podcast. And if you want more, support us. Smash that. You know what? Click the like button because you want us to do more, even though this means absolutely nothing. We tell you this knowledge, so what? You pass it down. Eventually, we'll all die. Who cares? Unless there's one. It's pretty much impossible for humans to live on forever.
Yeah.
Because even if they can prevent the world from exploding, something else is gonna happen. It's inevitable. Well, let's. And if you have any topics for us to discuss, put them down in the comments below. Because in our intro video, we had one comment, and it was a bot telling us, love the work.
You had a couple bots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's here in like 2065, and that bot knows what I mean. It just doesn't matter. That comment will transcend time. Yeah, and we'll try to keep going on as long as we can. But yeah, make sure to leave a comment with what you want us to discuss, because to be honest, we might not have that many ideas. No, we'll be fine.
No, we can go for it.
But just keep giving us ideas. Try not to take it to current events until we get to there.
Yeah.
All right.
It's been fun.
Yeah, fun first episode.
Yes.
Hope you enjoy. Somebody's coming down the stairs again. That might be a staple of all our episodes.
That would be fun.
All right.
Great. Later.
Goodbye. Hey, also subscribe. Turn on post notifications.